This next of several series of circle alignments that I found involves Amsterdam Island in the French Subantarctic Islands. My name is Michelle Gibson. The process of doing this work has opened up for me an awareness of a suppressed, advanced, ancient global maritime civilization which existed up until relatively recent times and is the missing positive timeline of humanity. Throughout my videos, I go into depth regarding what I believe this civilization was about, what I am calling the Moorish Israelite Empire, what happened to it, and provide compelling evidence as to why I believe this. From the work I have done so far, I have reason to believe this ancient global civilization was aligned with itself on a flower of life pattern, with the same characteristics that appear to be bringing the heavens to earth and aligning earth with the heavens. The start and end point of this next circle alignment that I found and am about to share with you over a series of videos is a tiny dot in the South Indian Ocean. The dot is Amsterdam Island, one of the French Subantarctic Islands, also known as the French Southern and Antarctic Lands, officially claimed by France in 1892. Amsterdam Island got its name in 1633 from a Dutch sea captain who named it after his ship, New Amsterdam, which was named after the Dutch settlement of New Amsterdam, which later became New York City. This tiny speck of real estate, for which the only settlement is a seasonal research station, even has its own flag. The research station studies biology, meteorology, and geomagnetics. Here is a photograph of lee waves taken on Amsterdam Island. Lee waves are atmospheric stationary waves and are a form of internal gravity waves. Must be a reason as to why the geomagnetics of this island are studied. Here is a map of the island with French place names. On the lower left-hand side you see the Falaise d'Entrecasteaux, or the Cliffs of Entrecasteaux. In 2016, when I started to crack the code of keywords which covers up the advanced ancient civilization, I realized cliff was one of those words. Here are some photographs of the Cliffs of Entrecasteaux. Leaving Amsterdam Island, the next place we come to on the alignment is Port Louis, the capital of Mauritius. Mauritius is officially the Republic of Mauritius, and in addition to the main island, consists of the islands of Rodrigues, Agalega, and St. Brandon. These islands are 1,200 miles or 2,000 kilometers southeast of the African continent. This is the Port Louis Natural History Museum. Compared with a building in Mérida, Mexico's Centro Historic District, and the Mérida, Mexico Natural History Museum, all three buildings share the common characteristics of double column arrangements on the second floor of the respective buildings. Here are photos of the harbor at Port Louis on Mauritius. Compared with Honolulu Harbor on the island of Oahu in the Hawaiian Islands. And Freeport Harbor on Grand Bahama Island. As I indicated earlier, the advanced ancient civilization was a global maritime civilization which existed up until relatively recent times, and is the missing positive timeline of humanity. They were as comfortable on the waters as on land. I first learned about Mauritius from an amazing French archaeologist named Antoine Gigal. Much of her work is in Egypt, but she has ventured to other places in her quest for knowledge and understanding, and she has documented much evidence of the sophisticated technology of the ancient civilization. To learn more about her work on Mauritius, I have included a link in the information section for you to check out, where she talks about the discovery of massive walls, hydraulic systems, and road systems that are all connected with the pyramid complexes there. I first learned about the 7 pyramids of Mauritius several years ago in a 2011 Megalithomania presentation by her. They are terraced structures made of lava stone. Interestingly, there are 6 terraced pyramids made of lava stone in Guimar on the island of Tenerife in the Canary Islands. In both places, they are in perfect alignment with the winter and summer solstice. Before I leave this part of the Indian Ocean, I want to bring to your attention the nearby inhabited French island of Réunion, home to nearly 1 million people. There is a very active shield volcano on the eastern end of the island, Piton de la Fournaise. Its most recent eruption was on July 14, 2017. I share this information because of the numerous volcanoes seen on the Merida Circle alignment in my last series of videos. It appears there is a correlation between these alignments and volcanoes. Next, the alignment goes through the Republic of Seychelles, an archipelago country consisting of 115 islands in the Indian Ocean. It is an island republic almost 1,000 miles off the coast of East Africa, and now is a member of the African Union. Independence from the United Kingdom was established in 1976. The capital of the Seychelles, Victoria, is on the main island of Mahé. On the top is a beachhead on Mahé in the Seychelles. In the middle is Myrtos Beach on the Greek island of Kefalonia, and on the bottom is Vaha Beach at Corcula, Croatia. Does this similarity represent a random act of nature or an intentional act of creation? These islands are known as the granitic Seychelles. Here is an assemblage of photos of the interesting looking rock formations on the coasts of these islands. For comparison, here are photos of similar-looking rock formations on the Natuna Islands, part of Indonesia, and located in the South China Sea off the northwest coast of Borneo. I found them on a different alignment. Again, is it Mother Nature, or is it the result of something else? Next on the alignment is Mogadishu, the capital and largest city of Somalia. It is located on the coastal Banadir region on the Indian Ocean and has been an important port city for millennia. It is known locally as Hamar. This is a historic photo of Mogadishu. It was the capital of Italian Somaliland from 1889 to 1936. When the Somali Republic became independent from Italy in 1960, it became known as the White Pearl of the Indian Ocean. The Somali Civil War started in the early 1990s after the ousting of Siad Barre in 1991, who had been serving as president of the Somali Republic since 1969. It went on for years, where various militias fought for control of Mogadishu. The situation started to stabilize in 2011, and in 2012 a new government was formed with the passing of a constitution and the election of a president. The following photos will show you what happened to the historic buildings of Mogadishu as a result of years of conflict. This is Sevilla, Somalia, the presidential residence before the president was ousted. And this is Sevilla after, as the result of civil warfare. This is an historic picture of Mogadishu Cathedral. This is Seville Cathedral. Seville was the capital of Moorish Spain. In particular, note the double window design component of both of the cathedral's towers. This is what remains of Mogadishu Cathedral today. This is a view of Hamarweyne Beach in Mogadishu. These rock features are also found at Hamarweyne Beach. I personally don't think that is a natural bridge, because I don't think nature made that, and all the other ones around the world. I will leave Mogadishu here and move on to Berbera, another port city in Somalia. Berbera is located on the Gulf of Aden. It was the capital of British Somaliland Protectorate from 1884 to 1941. It is the capital of the Sahel region of Somaliland, a self-declared independent state that is not internationally recognized. It is strategically located on an oil route and has a deep harbor. It has served as a commercial port since antiquity and had a glorious past in terms of importance to the region. Location, location, location. It was a powerful and well-built city near the entrance to the Red Sea, and it served as a major commercial center since ancient times. It is looking a bit rough these days. I'm going to end this video here and pick up the alignment in the Gulf of Aden in the next video.